Hey everyone, good to have you back. It's movie review night, and tonight was a movie that surprised me. I was reluctant to watch it. We'll get more into that shortly. All right, let's jump right into this. Tonight's movie review will be The Watchers 2024 release. This was directed by Ishana Night Shyamalan. It was also written by Ishana Night Shyamalan and A.M. Shine. Before we even get into any of the other details, let's take a look at the trailer, and because I've got some points to bring up. Roll it.
I'm going out tonight. Try not to die.
Try not to die. Try not to die.
And I thought you couldn't talk.
Young woman with a drink in her hand. She liked to listen to rock and roll. She moves with the music.
Don't look at me like that. It's just something I do sometimes.
Never gets old. It's the only thing that never gets
Hello? I need some help.
Where's the car?
You have 5 seconds before the door is sealed. 5, 4, 3, 2.
What is happening? What is this place?
I don't mean to scare you, but we haven't much time. It's not wise to keep them waiting. They'll be very interested in someone new,
It's a window on the other side. They come every night.
and they'll watch us.
What is that? What are they doing?
Applause. For you, mean it.
How long have you been here?
I don't know.
And you've never seen one.
No one sees one and survives.
They have come to our world for a reason.
I'm not supposed to be here. And I'm not staying here.
They allow us to live because we follow their rules. You have broken too many.
What did you see? I'm trying to get in.
Try not to die.
I saw myself.
Someone's out there.
Please open the door.
John? My husband's outside.
This is a trick.
Oh my god.
Well, the whole reason I was so reluctant to even watch this movie is short of the first few films that M. Night Shyamalan made. For me, he really fell off. I did not enjoy most all the movies that came after. Some of them I could tolerate, but very few. If it wasn't for The Sixth Sense and Signs and Unbreakable, I thought those were all well done. The rest of them just fell so flat for me. So finding out that he produced this movie, and I believe it's his daughter directed and wrote this movie, it took some arm twisting to make me sit down and watch it. So for like everything else, I watched the trailer first, and you just watched it. It's kind of a typical Shyamalan fucking trailer, just enough to get you interested. But we've all learned over time you can't trust what the hell's in the trailer, because he has a way of showing you like stuff, and you get it in your head that it's one thing, and then it turns out to be so vastly different that you walk away not liking it. At least that's the way it is for me. Now, the perfect example would be The Village. When I saw the trailer for that, I was expecting some, not outright gore fest monster movie, but I was expecting a monster movie. I thought that movie was actually brilliant. I do consider it one that I like because of the twist that it took, and I didn't see it coming, and I thought it was really well done. But at the same time, I walked out of the theater feeling gypped, because I was prepared for a creature movie, and I never got it. But either way, let's talk about The Watchers. This one, there's I was surprised at how many people are listed, in this film as actors, but we're just going to go over the main cast. So you have Dakota Fanning, Georgina Campbell, Olwen Feuer. I'm not really sure how to pronounce the last name. And then Oliver Finnegan. This is your main cast, and I'm just gonna hand it out to all of them. They did a really good job. I think my most favorite character was actually Olwen. She was going to be the white-haired lady that you see in the film, and I like the way she portrayed her character. I'm not going to give you spoilers, and trust me, I'm dying to. So I'm just going to stop talking at that point about our actors. The storyline is, I'll give you the short term, because I read like 3 different storylines. While yes, they are all similar, each one kind of gives away some of the goods. So I mixed them up. Basic storyline is 28-year-old woman gets trapped in a forest in Western Ireland. She winds up, she's wandering around she wanders around the forest. She finds shelter with 3 other people. And it becomes very apparent that she's trapped. She's not getting out. The odd thing is, according to what she is told, that during the day they can go out of the building. Excuse me. They can leave the building. They can hunt for food, forage, get water. But when it starts getting dark, they have to get in the building and they have to seal the door. Because at night, creatures that they don't tell you much about for the first almost half of the movie, they come and view them. So this is kind of like a zoo, where they're in a sealed enclosure. It's got a gigantic window. So they stand in front of that window. And then throughout the night, whatever they do, they make sure that they are fully visible from the front. The front body is fully visible to these creatures. We find out there are some rules to follow. And as long as you follow them, you're fine. Other than being trapped and living in this big concrete room with a giant window. But if you break the rules, then things are going to go bad for you. Naturally, she's looking for a way to escape. The 3 people that are there before her, they've all been there at different lengths of time, and they've tried everything to find a way out. And, they haven't found a way out yet. I can't say more, otherwise I spoil shit. So this is based on a European folklore, which will probably give some of you more hardcore horror fans a rough idea of what we're going to deal with. I had no idea until it happened. And I'll be honest with you, when the twist hits, when it starts becoming apparent what we're dealing with, I started really liking the movie a lot. Now, yes, you have to sit through quite a bit of the movie before you get the goods. That's okay. The story does carry it along. The characters are nowhere near as obnoxious as most characters in these type of stories. Although I got to tell you, the character played by Oliver Finnegan, he's supposed to be obnoxious. And yeah, if you're going to pick somebody, you're like, I fucking hate that guy. That's the guy. But even then, he's not a bad guy. He doesn't do anything inappropriate. It's just, fucked up. Boy, it's like there's so much more I want to talk to you about. I guess I could just say, hey, from here on out, there's spoilers, but I kind of hate breaking up a show like that. Maybe we'll revisit this one. And I'll do a special show just so we can kind of go in and talk. I'll wait a few weeks, give you all a chance to see it. The only place I know for a fact it's streaming is on Amazon Prime, where you have to rent it, because I saw it in the theaters just like a week and a half ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. So as far as I know, it's still in this theater run. But when it hits streaming, if you don't want to go to a theater, when it hits streaming, you know what? Give this one a chance. Just stick it out, and I think you'll be pleased with how it comes out. It's really not that bad. So that's the end of the review for tonight, because anything more I say is going to ruin it for you. I appreciate everybody who watches these videos. You're going to be watching this on the YouTube this time. So, please, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe, hit a like, hit a dislike. Just let me know if, I'm trying to figure out what content you guys like. Throw a note in the comments. If you like, just give us some feedback, and that's like the best way to do it. So until next week, and I'm still picking between two movies that I watched and in the same weekend that I watched The Watchers. Either one of them is going to be great. I think you're going to enjoy it. So, yeah, I just made the decision. I'm not going to tell you what it is. Next Friday, I'll be back. We're going to talk about another movie that I think you guys are going to get a kick out of. So good night. Thank you for watching. Enjoy your weekend.